What up? What up, though? What's going on with y'all? Just out and about, actually at the mall. I just got done from working on some stuff. Been up here probably for about a few hours. Sometimes I like coming up here just because it ain't a big crowd up here, especially on a Monday. And I get up here early, so. But yeah, what's going on with y'all? Let's chop it up. Y'all still staying focused for the new year? Or is y'all out here playing around? Let's talk about it. Because I know I've been at it. Like I say, I just got done from working on some stuff. I only be mentioning that I just got done from working on some stuff just so y'all to know every time y'all look around, I'm on my stuff. Need I remind you, I got a lot of stuff that's going on just like y'all got. But nobody said the road to success was going to be easy. Nobody said the road to you getting a body that you want was going to be easy. Nobody said that. Ralph, what up, though? You doing all right? How your day been, Raphael? Raphael in the building. How your day been? But yeah, nobody said the road to success was gonna be easy. We got to get out here and just get it, y'all. Especially the dudes. Especially the dudes. Because we can't complain. When we complain, they say we acting like bitches. They say we acting like girls. You know what I'm saying? So we can't complain. Nah. But it's we just gotta stay focused, especially on the nutrition. I just feel if people can focus in on their nutrition and they exercise, because that take a lot of discipline, y'all. That take a whole lot of discipline. Different location, huh? Yeah, I'm at the mall, Raphael. You know what? It's been a minute since I've been up here. I actually had to ask where the food court was at. And I used to come at this mall like once or twice a month at one time. It's like 5 minutes from me. I had to ask where the food court was at. But of course, they done moved some stuff around, and I ain't noticed it until I got good and going with the live. I mean, not good and going with the live, until I got good and going in what I was working on. I'm just looking around, I'm like, my one spot used to be over here, because I used to go to Cinnabon. That's before I changed my nutrition up. That was years and years and years ago. That was a long, long, long time ago. But there used to be a Cinnabon like right over there, and I'm looking, I'm like, they done changed this whole, just everything, and opened all this up. But yeah, it's all good. Yep, my day good. Loving this coldness. Yeah, for sure. Hey, one thing for sure about the cold, it definitely opened all this up. Your breathing you definitely ain't gonna have no problem with breathing. You breathing really without even thinking about it. I'm talking about with no problem. Usually when it's real, real hot, sometimes people have a problem with breathing, but in the cold, you definitely ain't having zero problems with breathing. You breathing at your best. But yeah, we just gotta stay focused, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's another year, and it's gonna be people doing the exact same stuff all over again. Like all over again. They're gonna be doing the exact same stuff. Like, and it just don't make no sense to be complaining if you the one at fault. You the reason why you ain't accomplished your goal. These days ain't stopping, whether we get into it or not. These days ain't thinking about us. Life ain't even thinking about us. But I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm also thinking about the people that's like-minded, because that's my circle. They gonna keep me going also. I can't do this on my own. A lot of it I can, but yeah, I still need help with certain stuff. Even if it's just a pat on the back saying good job, or yeah, you did it. You know what I'm saying? I knew you can do it. Or most people can't do it, but you did it. You know what I'm saying? All those words of encouragement is something that most people probably would never hear. You know what I'm saying? But It's got to be done. It's got to be done, y'all. It's got to be done. But yeah, my Monday been pretty good. I actually didn't even expect to be here. This was like spirit of moment type thing. I woke up, made a couple runs, and I said, you know what? I don't want to be indoors as far as at the house, but I do want to be indoors. So I'm like, well, the mall is up the street. It's been a minute since I've been up there. And yeah, I'm actually glad I'm here. I got to start back swinging through here. Most of the stuff here that they got to eat, I won't be eating, but maybe every blue moon I'll do a switch up. But you know, they still got the same old garbage stores that's selling all this processed stuff, fast food, high in gluten and all that type stuff. But it's slim pickings. It's still slim pickings for some good stuff though. And then, you know, if I got a little 20% moment that I can do some bad stuff, then it'll come in handy. But yeah, I'm pretty disciplined, so I ain't worried about getting off track. But it's just good to be here. It's been a minute. But Raphael, what I ran some errands today as well. Oh yeah? Yeah. I love cinnamon. Yeah, man. Hey, but you know what, Raphael? That low percentage of eating bad is needed, man. Just think about it. I ain't saying we won't be able to do it, but we wouldn't be able to do it. It's no way I can just because we've been conditioned to eat all this bad stuff all these years. We grew up with all this stuff that's not good for us but tastes good. And look at the journey it took just to get to this level, whatever level you at, whatever level I'm at, whatever the next person at. Just imagine what it took to get to that. And then you think about just going 100%, it's impossible. It's impossible. It ain't no way, because everybody addicted to some type of sugar. Everybody addicted to some type of salt/sodium. Everybody addicted to, you know, some greasy piece of crust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around getting around every single thing. So what do? We just shorten the window. And I ain't gonna even lie, I look forward to my 20%. And every blue moon I might go to 22, 25, but that's every blue moon, and I break it back down. Yep, but I hate when I actually do the 22, 25. I don't really hate it. I strongly don't appreciate it, because I know I got to punish myself. The 20%, I ain't got to punish myself, because that's part of my eating habits as far as keeping me healthy, breathing strong, my blood circulating, less spikes. So the 20% is almost as if it's still the 80% of good eating, because it's part of my regular routine. So, but hey, that Cinnabon place, Raphael, that used to be over there, man. I used to come out here, like, just say if it was summertime, I used to come up here to the mall. Just say if I ain't have nowhere special to be or wasn't going out, but you know how you can work and it's a nice day and you just want to go out. As soon as you get off work, you just want to go out the house. So I'll go out the house, throw on something, throw some smell good, just, you know, look real presentable. Come out, treat myself to a Cinnabon, because at the time that was like one of my favorite things. All that sugar, all that cinnamon in it, it just used to hit the spot. Probably 1,000,001 calories. But I ain't care at the time, because I was working out like crazy, so that helped. But I used to do that, sit like in an area kind of like I am now, but I'm in a food area now. And it wasn't all the way opened up like this. It was pretty much just that, them little restaurants over there, including a Cinnabon place, and then the aisle. And then this, I just don't remember all this being opened up. It was something else going on right here. I don't know. Maybe it just been a minute. Maybe it was here. I don't know. But something looked real different about this. But anyway, I used to go, either way it go, I wasn't sitting right here. I used to get my Cinnabon, and I carry it with me, and then I walk to another. You know how the malls be having those little seating areas, like every so many feet, where you can just sit down, work on your laptop, blah blah blah. Like I'm in a what they call it, the food court area right now with my laptop and all that. But I used to have a laptop or just have my phone just working on something in a seating area, how they be having it throughout the mall, where you can just grab a seat and chill. You can wait on somebody to come out of the store and you just sit and chill. I'll be in those areas and I'll be eating my Cinnabon or messing with my phone. Of course, looking around, because at the times I used to go there used to be like prime time. Like everybody was there. Like after work hours. Y'all know, like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, the mall's swamped. People getting ready for the weekend, blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes I go on a weekday, but at those times, the mall will still be busy because people be shopping, preparing for the weekend. But I used to love it. So, yeah, it's been a minute since I've been here. Yep. And on top of that, walking around was good exercise to burn off some of the Cinnabon. I ain't used to walk like crazy, but I used to walk around and just see what new stores and go into some of my favorite stores and stuff like that. But yeah. Nice switch up. I got 2 of those at Beechwood Mall. Oh yeah, for sure, Yep. But I got in most of my nutrition today. I got this. I just grabbed this because they had this at the grocery store. It's on sale. Of course, I looked at the date. The date is for February of next year. But I just grabbed this. I grabbed some yesterday and today. I grabbed 2 of them yesterday and 2 of them today. Now look, you see how I say 0 added sugar. But see, that's how they get us. Because they throw the sugars is hidden inside of the sugar is hidden inside of the refined carbs. So it says 0 sugar, and of course it say 0 added sugar on the thing. And it's sweetened with stevia, but they had it up in there. Yep. But pretty much, I'm still doing decent because I got the 20 grams. And this was 2 for $1. This was 2 for $1. So I just went ahead and grabbed it. And because usually I'm doing a Greek, but this still cool. Oh yeah, this still Greek. So it's low fat Greek. So yeah. 2 for $1, Raphael. 2 for $1. I ain't know how it was gonna taste, but it actually tastes real good. Yeah, it's strawberry and kiwi. So 2 of these for $1. So 40 grams of protein for $1. And I grabbed. Let me tell you the list. I ain't even got to my second meal. I'm gonna get that after I get off live. Now, 2 of these. This is the second one, but 2 of these. A can of tuna fish. 2 bananas, natural peanut butter. Of course, you know I put that on the right banana. Some cheese. Shredded cheese ain't really the way to go because they put like that. They put kind of like the little chalky stuff on it to keep it from sticking, so that take away from the nutrients. So I use block cheese, and I just break some pieces off and eat it. Or if I'm making just regular burgers without the bread, I just slice some pieces and put it on the bread and kind of cut into the meat with the fork and whatever, with the potatoes on the side or whatever, right? But anyway, 2 of these, a can of tuna, wild tuna, 2 bananas, natural peanut butter, so no sugar. I grabbed a pack of, they was 99 cents. I grabbed a pack of raisins and almonds. It was 99 cents. What else? I think that was it as far as for the first meal. But my point is, look, 20 grams of protein. 20 grams of protein. I still got that one. So just 120 grams of protein for the yogurt. 20 or 22 grams of protein for the tuna. So we're going to say 40. The peanut butter probably added to, I don't know, we're going to say, because it's usually 7, 8 grams, a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. We're going to say 10 grams. So 40, 40, 50. We're just going to round it off with the peanut butter. So just say 50 grams of protein. I think it's a gram a piece in a banana. So 52, blah, blah. So just say about 52, right? And then that pack I had was I think 10 grams, so that's 60. And then on top of that, the cheese was probably about 10 extra grams or 8 grams. I just took two big nice size pieces, like as if you getting them in the little, when they had the meat, crackers, and the cheese. Kind of like two of those sizes in one. So I literally just bit it off because it's my food. I just bit it, two nice bites, and I was done with it. But I got in about 70 grams of protein. Now I had planned on eating this with it, also eating all this all together. But I just saved this for the next meal, so that would have been 90. So the next time I eat, I'm gonna eat about 100 grams of protein because I'm gonna eat a whole rotisserie chicken. That'll be after I get off the live. I'm eat a whole rotisserie chicken, avocado, and and this. Yeah. And a rotisserie I get from the place, it ain't the full size, because usually the full size rotisserie chicken usually have like 170 grams of protein, which is a lot. A whole chicken got a lot of protein in it. So this one, there's the one I usually get is like 3/4 of the size. So I'm gonna just say 100 grams. And I'm gonna have an avocado, and what else? Oh, and this. So this next meal I'm about to put down about to be 120 calories. So you talk about 180 grams of protein. That's pretty good because I try not to go into 170, 180 grams of protein on an average day. Most of the days I try to get close to 200 grams. That's usually how I try to do it. But if I hit and miss, it's still good. I just try not to get in the habit. So anywhere in between 170 and 200 grams of protein, I do pretty good with. Yep, the more I'm moving around, the more I try to really make sure I lock and load my protein. That Kabani yogurt is pretty tasty. Yeah, Kabani is pretty good. And this flavor, because I like kiwi and I like strawberry, but don't forget, I still ain't know, because every kiwi and every strawberry taste don't be the same type of taste. I've tasted strawberry of something else, and then I tasted of another brand that was like night and day. I tasted lemon, just say lemon juice from somewhere else, lemonade from somewhere else, and then lemonade from another one. It was like night and day. But this is a banger. Yep, and it's low fat, so I still get some good fat out of this. Because usually I get Kabani regular, and then sometimes I switch it up and get the added sugar. This the only thing I really risk on my regular routine with added sugar. But look how it's balanced out. I still get the protein, and it's still low calories. 140 for this. Usually the regular Greek non-fat be like 90 calories or 110, and then the added ones with added sugar still be 110, I think, somewhere around there. But this is pretty good considering how it's still balanced out. So if I'm gonna risk it on my regular routine and just want that sweetness involved, that protein is still there. That's how I risk. Any other risk would be done for my 20%. So, but yeah, so I'm doing pretty good, man. That rotisserie chicken gonna be the best once I get off this live. I gotta stop and get it, but yeah, I eat that just pretty much almost right there. But I'm gonna take it home once I get it today, though. Stab off into it, so I'm gonna eat that. It's like it ain't the whole one, because the big one is, you definitely gonna get full. This one's like a 3/4 one, which is cool because it reminds me of the size of regular chicken, how regular chicken used to be. The fuller ones, it don't look crazy. Yeah, but you know, I had to look at the date because I couldn't believe it. I saw the protein amount, and then I saw the zero added sugar, so I had to look at the, and I'm like, oh yeah, bet, because the market I went to, it was a market that I don't usually go to, but I just started to go to, and I'm glad I did because they got some stuff up in there. They even got that Skippy natural peanut butter. The one I told you, that's the only one I'm gonna get unless I'm somewhere and the other one ain't in reach. They even got that. So that's why I say, like, you won't know. You gotta map out. It's good to go in these places that's nearby so you can see what's what. That way you're more prepared, because it might be somewhere, it might be some spots where you work at, like where your job meet up at or something, and you never been into because you used to going to your other spots, or you might be in certain areas a lot, but you used to only going in certain places, and you see the other place, but you don't, or you never really saw the other place because you ain't cut down the street. That's why it's good to kind of just see and sometimes walk, depending on the weather, or 2 blocks up and just see, and because you never know. Because like I say, when it's time for those games and you to get what you want, you need to have that stuff as convenient as possible. Ain't nothing worse than going way out the way if you don't have to for something that's way closer, or because you never explored the area, or at least went up in that store that you've been seeing people go into. And this was just a regular grocery store. But I'm like, that go to show you, like, every place got some good slim pickings in it. Of course, it's still a grocery store, so 90% of the stuff I walk past. It's still a grocery store. 90% of the stuff I walk past. So I just already be knowing what I'm gonna get before I go up in there. So, but today when I was in there, I literally went down each and every item. But that's because I had time, and I really enjoyed it too. And of course, even though I did that, nothing special stood out. It's like just like any other grocery store, it's just that they might have had something that this one don't have. Maybe 1 or 2 things. Or they might have had 1 or 2 things that my other spots usually have. But I'm glad that I know they have it too, just in case I'm a little bit closer, a mile or 2 down or 3 miles down. I'll keep them in mind. So, yeah. As you can see, it ain't too much like walking behind me. Like, it's pretty clear, but it's people. It's definitely people. It's definitely moving. It just ain't that crowd up here. So I knew it wasn't. That's why I wanted to come up here. And it's cold out. Ain't nobody. What time is it? 6:18. Yeah, they head straight home. They heading straight home. Once they get off work, they heading home. Yep. Yeah, my bad. I'm stopping it from ringing. Anyway, because it just rung, and the only reason why I hit it that time, ignore, because when I just let it ring, this screen kind of went black. The live was still going, but I couldn't really tell. I saw the little names. I called myself like skipping past that. That's why I just said, "Hold on, let me hit it." But anyway, but yeah, I'm just very focused, man. I got a lot going on, man. I love almonds, lightly salted, ultimate sleeper for snack. Hey, you know what? Now, that's another thing. Now, and I actually just said it, but let me just say it again. Remember how I just said I had the raisins with the almond? That's all that was in there. Because I just felt the craving coming on. Man, that thing was so good. It was 99 cents. It was just enough to hit the spot. And I love raisins anyway because it just hit the spot. The raisins and the almonds, and then I looked at the protein amount. The protein amount was 10 grams. So 10 grams, $1, I'll take it. Yep. And the reason why I'm saying that also is I know it's there now. So when I go in there, that's one of my things to get. That's why I say that's why I say these type conversations is everything. And I'm just naming my experience from earlier. Like, that was a nice little finding those almonds and raisins for $1. So that's gonna be part of my adding to my basket when I'm in there. And what better way to get your nutrition in than some simple let me word this right. Than some simple nutrient dense foods and snacks. That's what we aim for. Simple, not too expensive, nutrient dense. I mean, that's a win-win-win. Simple, nutrient dense, not too expensive. That's a win. Yep. I can't wait to hit this again. Wait to hit that again. Yep. But yeah, Raphael, I just been staying on point, man. Just making sure everything is going the way I said I wanted it to go. I'm making stuff happen though. I'm making stuff happen. Like, how you feel about what you doing this year so far? Because I know it's certain stuff you told yourself going into this year. Like, are you sticking to it? Do you feel that you need to pick up the pace because you already haven't been on it the way you should? Because even if it's still early, so it'll be almost as if a person not missing a beat. They just got to get to it before that becomes the norm. Because the whole point of a new year, like I say, is to be better. I want my chest to get better. I want my legs to get better. I want my mindset to get better. I want my finance to get better. I want my surroundings to get better. I want my trips to get better. I want my daughter to get better. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's around me, I want to get better. Like, how you feel about what's going on with you right now as far as in your life, especially like health-wise? Because like I say, a person get their health up, you get real focused with their health, I just feel a person can do anything. I just feel a person can do anything. Yep. I felt myself about to slack on something earlier. I snapped right out of that shit. I felt myself about to slack on something earlier. I snapped right up out of that shit. I'm talking about, it was like I was back on it. It's back on it, and that's the only way I'm doing it. I snapped right out of it. Because the only thing I was thinking about was the end goal. Like, if I don't do this or stick to this, what's the consequences? And I ain't like what I was thinking. Nah, I'll let the next person go through that one. I ain't got time. Because if you don't do it, I mean, what's holding you back? Like, you just want to chill? Like, chilling ain't gonna get it. Nobody said the road is gonna be easy. We just got to get to it. You made it chill later. It'll come. It'll come. I'm sticking to my plans. Matter of fact, I started mine in November 2024, working out good. So yeah. That's all you got to do. All we got to do is because it's gonna be times when we want to slip, or even feel like we can slip because we've been putting in work. But them the times to really be on top of it, because we got to remember, like, it still ain't there yet. We still pushing, like, and even when we grinding hard, I just feel we still not grinding hard enough, including me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just realize how much harder you could have been going once you start going hard, or once you see the next person, or you hear the next person's story. That's why I just be at it. Like, I just stay grinding, man. I just stay grinding. I see people out here, you know, one of the reasons why I used to come out here tomorrow, too, I used to people watch as I was just doing me, right? People ain't happy, man. And most of it is health. Who love them? Who don't love them? Them not loving themselves. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't love yourself, you put anything into your body. When you don't love yourself, you let anybody into your life. When you don't love yourself, you can give a fuck less what happened to you. So I'm never trying to get that low. Never in my life. But I stick to Raphael. My life depend on it. I saw a guy here at the mall, right? He might still be here. That's why I just kind of looked around real quick, just to see if I noticed some body language that match his, because he kind of like, you know, dragging through, like, pushing the cart kind of like this. But I don't see nobody. But this guy is that old, working here at the mall, doing janitorial, emptying the trash cans. I'm talking about he leaning on a janitorial cart. Not just leaning to push, I'm talking about leaning for balance. You could tell he's tired. His system can't even handle. Maybe his knees bad. And I'm like, I'm definitely gonna be out the game way before that age. But that's why I gotta put in the work now. Otherwise, a person be getting disability, and you still can work as long as you don't get too many hours in. I don't know how many hours you can get in now, because I know they changing stuff, but I know if a person getting disability, they still can do some type of part-time work, but they can't go too crazy with it. So he probably just doing this on the side just to make ends meet, because I'm guessing at that age, I wouldn't want to be working, especially he looking like he about to fall over. I asked him a question earlier where the bathroom was at. I go to show you how long I've been here. I couldn't even remember where the bathroom was at. But he pointed, hey, way down that way, so I looked down there and saw the sign. But the way he turned around was, you know how old people turn around. You ask them something, they don't turn like this. They whole body gotta turn. So he turned like slow, like pointed. It looked like that took the breath out of it, the life out of it. But yeah, I ain't trying to be like that, man. I don't think if that dude had his finances right, he would be spending the last of his good days, because he looked like he about 70-something. I don't think he'll be spending the last of his good days here. That dude has to be 70-something, and he here. Probably just making ends meet because of Social Security or whatever choices he made in his life wasn't the best or whatever. I just know he'd rather be somewhere else than here, though. You know what I'm saying? Even if he just wanted to stay busy, he look like he about to fall. Why would he be here? He can go somewhere else. He can just come to the mall and walk. Remember how people be walking at the mall? I'm sure somebody still do it. You know how the mall open, and then before the crowd even get, you see people walking the perimeter, especially back in the day. I don't be seeing them do it as much now, but I don't be at the mall as much either. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when they open. But me and my daughter mom used to have a business at the mall. So that's really how I was able to really see it. Of course, we had a business, so we was opening our business up. You know what I'm saying? The people that was there was the people that had the business. And then, of course, the big stores like Macy's and all that type of stuff, they was opening or already open too, or preparing to open. So guess who else is in the mall? Those people that was walking, doing a little walking exercise around the perimeter. They be walking real fast. Usually they be partnered up, be two women or whatever, and they be having a conversation, walking perimeter exercise. So if he just wanted to get out the house, if you ask me, just to stay busy, he would get out, make that trip here like he doing the work, and just walk the perimeter, just so he can be out and see stuff. You know how we like seeing stuff, stores, people. We hear somebody yelling, we turn around, just make you feel like you alive. You know what I'm saying? Because at that age, I wouldn't want to just be sitting in the house, and I know I can be doing something else better being after. Because once you get that age, your blood flow is everything. The blood flow is really what's giving you a lifeline. You sitting down too long and all that type of stuff, you sitting all the time, that'll take you out the game. That's why them old people, they get up slow, they back. But the more they used to getting up and sitting down or walking and standing and getting up, and keep all that stuff flexible, keep the blood flowing. I know I ain't trying to be 70-something years old, 80 years old, standing in the house, sitting on the couch like, I gotta be doing something. Then I sit. But I'm not about to be sitting down like 70, 80% of the time. Oh, so the mall will be closing. It's so weak, man. It's a shame. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised who needs you, and people be out here on some selfish stuff. ending their own life and stuff like that. They ain't thinking about their kids and stuff. I just saw something on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, TikTok. Because I told you when I post, I go down and try to like or check out people who watch my content, and I try to be supportive also. But as soon as I see they do what I do, I get off there. But every blue moon, I see something, I click on it. It was this female on there, and it'd be some interesting stuff. It don't just be no garbage. It'd be interesting. It was a female, and she liked this other female, right? And the chick, they showing it right there. Like, whoever was posting was showing the interaction between the chick and the other chick. Well, the chick was all in the one chick face, mad, and wouldn't let her out of her sight. And the chick that was trying to get out of her sight and leave her house, I guess the chick that was trying to get out of her sight was at the female's house. She was like, yeah, I'm telling you, we can't be together. We can't be together. Like, and we need to stop doing couple stuff because it ain't going nowhere. And the chick was like, why you doing me like this? Well, I guess the chick wanted more than what the other chick wanted. And even though the other chick was into women too, she just wasn't into her. And maybe they was friends, I'm guessing, and it spilled over to the chick wanting romance or whatever. But anyway, the chick wouldn't let her leave. So they going back and forth like, yeah, I told you, no, it ain't even like that. And the chick like, couldn't find out the chick was bipolar and some other stuff, right? Because I went and read down at the bottom of the TikTok story part, and it was real interesting. And it was saying this and that, and rest in peace, and comments were saying rest in peace. But anyway, the chick was like, yeah, you got me messed up. I can't believe you doing this to me. I can't believe you doing this to me like this. You doing this to me. And then when the chick who was rejecting the other chick actually got out of her sight, she say what happened was the chick ran to the back room. She thought she was going to get a weapon or going to get something to hurt her and to stop her from leaving. So she fled out the house, right? The chick went back there and deleted herself. And the chick who was trying to leave, she had like a smirk on her face, but it wasn't necessarily in that type of way. Like it was funny. It was more like because some people was even saying it was like a defense mechanism. Like she was just like a nervousness. Like, no, I mean, we just can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really like she was joking and playing with the girl feelings. She literally just telling her straight up. But she thought the chick was going back there to get something and to really stop her from leaving. And she fled out the house, which I'm guessing it was the girl house, had to be. And then she said right after that, the next day, she saw the story, or she saw on the news, or TikTok or something. She saw the story about the chick had deleted herself. Gotta love yourself. There's people out here with all types of stuff going on with them. It's just messed up out here. The chick ain't love herself enough. She wanted to find love in and through somebody else. I never want to get like that. I don't even want to. And we all done played the fool in relationships before. We all have been weak for somebody and had to get over it. But I never want to be in that position. I've never been in a position to where I felt like I wanted to delete myself. I don't care how down and out I was. I still stuck my chest out and just, talked about it amongst my, best friend or one of my mans and them. But eventually, still, I had to toughen up. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that matters. But that's all going with health. That's why I say it ain't about just being physical. It ain't about just being physical. It's physical, mental, emotionally. And it spill over into your finance, because in order to be financially right, you don't think you have to have self-control. Even going over there, that's all dealing with health. You might be running away potential clients, potential customers, and everything, all because you mentally messed up. You're not mentally healthy. Nah, nah. But yeah, that's good. You staying on point, Raphael, man. That's good. Like I say, we only human. Anytime you feel yourself slipping, even if it's just a little bit, snap. Whatever your trigger point is, just snap out of it and ask yourself, what's the end goal? Because I guarantee you, it's gonna be spring before you know it. And it's a lot of goals that can be taken care of before spring comes. All we gotta do is stay focused. We just gotta be willing to do and keep doing what the next person ain't willing to do. And that equals goals, which is consistency and discipline. Consistency and discipline. We should be the epitome of that. You know what I'm saying? The average person, they ain't got the consistency. They ain't got the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Nobody making us get up and go to work. They ain't got to tell us to be somebody in life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to tell us the bills is due. We know the bills due. That's why we can't be sitting on our asses. We know the bills is due. We know the bills is due. That's why we getting to it. But yeah, stay focused, Raphael. This mall about to close in 15 minutes. And I don't want to be the last one leaving out. There's still people here, probably getting the last of what they getting. But I just wanted to jump on here, man, and spread some motivation, spread some positivity, and just telling people to stay focused. And you're not alone. All you gotta do is reach out and, take advantage of your circle that you got that's like-minded. And that's how you truly grow. You don't grow from being around the same stuff. You grow from being around different stuff. You know what I'm saying? The only way you're going to be around different stuff if you open-minded. You know what I'm saying? And if you open-minded, that'll get you to more like-minded people. But anyway, I appreciate you, Raphael. Make sure you like this live, man. I'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate all the support on the next one.